Hello, welcome to your content, your way. Ever wondered why Swiss cheese is so full of holes? Maybe it's because the mice are really good at hide and seek, or perhaps it's because the cheese just can't resist a good game of peekaboo. Did you know that a cheese lover is called a turophile? Yes, that's right, you've been a turophile all this while and you didn't even know it. Now isn't that a fun fact to chew on, but really, have you ever wondered how cheese is made? Well, buckle up because we're about to take a curdy journey. Making cheese is a bit like making a Hollywood movie. It starts with a star, and in this case, our star is milk. Now you might be thinking, milk? Really? That's the star? But trust me, like any good actor, milk has range. From the humble cow to the elegant goat, even the exotic buffalo, each lends a unique flavor to the final cheese masterpiece. Think of cow's milk as the reliable, versatile actor appearing in a wide array of cheeses from cheddar to brie. Goat's milk, on the other hand, is more of a character actor, adding a distinct tanginess that makes it the star of cheeses like chèvre. And buffalo's milk? That's your A-lister, reserved for special appearances in high-end cheeses like mozzarella di bufala. Each type of milk brings its own flavor profile and texture to the cheese, creating a diverse universe of cheesy deliciousness. So remember, no good cheese without good milk. It's like having a movie without a star. Now we've got our star milk ready for action, but how do we get from milk to cheese? Well, it's all about the curdle. Imagine throwing a wild party where all the guests are milk proteins. As the host, you add a dash of bacteria to the mix. These little party crashers munch on lactose, the sugar in milk, and produce lactic acid. This changes the pH of our milk party and makes it more acidic. Then we invite a special guest to the party, rennet. Rennet is like the DJ that drops the beat and gets everyone dancing. It contains an enzyme called chymosin. When chymosin hits the dance floor, it reacts with a protein in milk called casein. This reaction causes our milk proteins to stop floating around individually and start clumping together. And just like that, the party turns into a mosh pit of curdles. These curdles, or curds, are the solid parts of the milk that form when it curdles. The liquid that's left over is called whey. So in essence, the curdling process is how we separate the solids from the liquids in milk. And these solids, my friends, are the building blocks of our beloved cheese. So the next time you savor a bite of your favorite cheese, remember the wild party that happened to make it possible, and take a moment to appreciate the bacteria and rennet, the unsung heroes of the cheese world. So curdling is the secret sauce, or should we say, the secret curd. Okay, we've got our curds. But how do we get from curds to that delicious block of cheese, you might ask? Well, dear listener, let's dive right into it. Pressing the curds is the first step. Imagine it like a big cheese hug, except it's a hug that squeezes out all the way. The more pressure, the harder the cheese. So if you're a fan of soft cheese, thank the gentle cheese huggers out there. Next comes the aging process, also known as affinage if you're feeling fancy. This is where our cheese gets its personality. Just like a fine wine or your favorite sitcom character, cheese needs time to develop. It's left in a controlled environment to let the flavors deepen and mature. Throughout this process, the cheese may be washed, brushed, or turned. Yes, cheese care is a thing. It's like a spa day for your favorite dairy product. And voila, from curds to a block of cheese. It's like magic, but tastier. So we've been on a cheesy journey today, but let's sum it up, shall we? We started off milking the situation, quite literally, with our bovine buddies. And then, we plunged into a curdled wonderland, a magical realm where milk turns into curds and whey, like Cinderella transforming at the stroke of midnight. Next, we took those curds, the unsung heroes of the cheese-making world, and aged them to perfection. It's like turning a shy, introverted teenager into a suave, sophisticated adult. From curds to cheese, we witnessed a transformation that would put any reality TV show to shame. We learned that making cheese is not just a process, but a labor of love, a dance between science and art. It's like creating a symphony, where every note, every ingredient, every step is crucial. And there you have it, folks, the magic of cheese making, from milk to mouth. Remember, cheese is like happiness. It's all about the journey, not just the destination.